Hello everyone, my name is Clumsy. Today I wanted to do another video on the weekly challenges and how you can get them done quickly, easily, give you a couple tips on maybe some of them are harder than normal. So we're going to get into it. We're going to take a look at what the weeklies are and how we can get them done quickly and maybe give you a little bit of help. So let's have a look at the weekly challenges. And so let's look at the first one. Claim a workshop. This is pretty self-explanatory. You just go to workshop, claim it. Just got to do 3. You can do them all in one day, or you can do it throughout the week. Craft energy ammo. Again, that is very self-explanatory. If you're having trouble doing any of those things, remember if you have the Ammo Smith perk, you can equip it and get a little bit of extra ammo out of that. But I would probably just get the easiest energy ammo to make and get the 45 done. We're going to skip the craft any plushie at a Tinker's Workbench. I'll show you that one in a second. Eat a meat-based meal. You have to cook the meat. So whatever meat you end up getting in your inventory, make sure you take it to a cooking station and craft it up and then eat it. It doesn't matter if you are an herbivore or a carnivore. Eating it counts, so it won't go against you. Same with eating a vegetable. So the only thing you have to make sure on eating a vegetable is mutfruit is I guess they consider it a fruit. So potatoes, corn, gourds, those type of things count as vegetables. If you have a garden, silt bean, if you have a garden at your camp, just grab some of the raw vegetables throughout the week and munch on them directly, and you'll get this one done just fine. Kill cultists and also kill mole rats. So we'll show you some places that you could find cultists pretty easily. One of the areas in the forest area, if I zoom out a little bit, you have the Kanawha County Cemetery. And for those of you checking, Vault 76 is right here. This is Flatwoods. So Kanawha County Cemetery is right here. Additionally, Point Pleasant has a bunch of cultists. Oregon Cave South. Oregon Cave South, Oregon Cave North, and Oregon Cave West are all connected. It's the same instance. It's just a different entrance and exit. But those all have cultists. And then if you kind of go up here, Clancy Manor. I don't know if you're seeing a trend here, but everything but Point Pleasant has this little like skull, Viking skull icon. That usually tells you what you're going to find. You're going to find cultists there. So we can jump across here. Crossroad will have cultists. If we go into the mire, down a little bit here, this is one of my favorite places to go. Is Blake's Offering has cultists. Mothholm has cultists. Another area in the Cranberry Bog that doesn't have the same icon, but they have cultists, is Sacramento Glade. This is where the Beast of Burden quest is for the Holy Fire or the Cultist Piercer. So you can get it here, or Lucas Switchblade. And Lucky Hole Mine has it also on the outside and the inside. So that's quite a few places you can get the cultist done. Real simple one to do. As far as mole miners, there are 2 places. I'm sorry. I believe it's mole rats. Mole rats, 15. So there are 2 places for me that come to mind where you can get mole rats as a guaranteed spawn. The first one is, both of them are in the forest. So the first one is Hillfolk Hot Dogs. Again, here is Flatwoods. Just up here is Vault 76. It's very close. And the other one is this little Poseidon Power substation. Each one of those locations has about 2 to 5 those are the only two that come to mind for me that guarantee that those are the mobs that are there. So you can knock this out by doing a server hop or do this over 2 days and get those done. And then let's check out the last one that before we go back to the plushie. So scrap junk to produce screws. So there's two easy ways you can do this. You can use the workbench here, and if you have enough screws to craft 2 bulk sets of screws, if you go in here, I might not, actually you can't bulk screws. Okay, so that one is a little different. So the other one would be, it's basically finding junk that scraps the fuse screws. So what would that be? Desktop fans, office fans, any type of typewriter, toy cars, toy trucks. A lot of musical instruments do it, like violins, guitars, bows. You can get screws from peppermills, from globes, and just as a helpful place, there's a couple places that you can get a lot of those and get this done in one sitting. One is in the Savage Divide, and that is not there. Sugar Grove. When you go into Sugar Grove, you will, when you zone into there, fast travel into there, you have to then go inside the instance part of it. So right past the entrance, you'll be able to get a couple screws through fans and stuff like that in there. Then when you go inside there, like the main room, as soon as you go in, there's a ton of desktop fans and globes in the rooms. So you could probably get all of them right there. If you're still short, the abandoned Bog Town has a room on the 3rd floor of an apartment building that has a ton of Carlisle typewriters, desktop fans, etc. I will cut back to the video in a second and show you the fast travel location. You're going to want to fast travel to Pylon V13. You'll be outside. I'll show you how to get in there, and it's a really good source for screws. So the last thing I just wanted to show you before we cut to the video and go to the next next scene here is how to do the weekly that says craft any plushie at a Tinker's Workbench. This was another one of those that on my new account I didn't have a plushie, so this would be one that you may want to re-roll if you cannot do. But if you have been playing for the last month or so and you are in the seasons here, you actually can get a plushie unlocked. I believe it is on maybe the 6th or 7th page here. Let's keep going right here. So this is, what is it, page 7 or 8? You can get a plushie, and this would qualify for the thing here. So we'll go and do that one right now. We just have to craft, how many? 3. So go to a Tinker's Workbench. Then you want to go down to souvenirs, and anything that says plushie would count. So I have quite a few. This is my older account, but this is the one that you would have gotten in this week's challenge or this season. Boom, done. So I'm gonna cut away now. I'll show you the route for the abandoned Bog Town, and that should hopefully get you everything you need for the week quickly. Be right back in a second. Okay, so we're gonna fast travel over to the Pylon V13 to get to the abandoned Bog Town that's over here. We're gonna see if we get lucky here and if all of this is available to get all the screws that we need for the day. So we're going to come in right here, And once we get our orientation set, we're looking for that building right there. So we might have to do a little bit of fighting to get there. Or you can probably run or sneak past pretty easily. There's sometimes super mutants here. Yep. So what we're going to do is just run past them. I'm going to jump through here. And we're just going to walk up here. I'm not going to use any sort of jetpack or anything just to show you that anybody can get here. So we're going to keep going up this way. We want to go to the roof. I'll go to the roof and you'll see that the elevator door here is open. You're then going to drop down and you'll notice that you're in a room here and there are a bunch of these typewriters in here. So you'll get 2 and the globes. 3. Go around here. There's a pepper mill. That would be 4 screws. There is another globe. That's 5. 6. This will give you copper if you need it. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. And we got one more row here. 12. 13, 14, this will give you a spring, 15 screws. So that should be exactly how many you need to get the daily done. What we will do is, I'm a little bit encumbered, so we'll have a little drink and we'll use a chem. Oh, and we're still a little bit encumbered. Okay, that's fine. We will... I don't think a bobblehead will help. Why don't we just drop a piece of weaponry or something here? Oh, we got a minigun on us. We don't need that. Drop that. Well, I was going to go back and show you everything, but we can kind of show you here. See how this says I have 4 globes, 4 screws. Pepper mill gives 2. The desk fan gives 1 screw. The office desk fan gives a screw. And then we have typewriters. Each give 1 screw and 2 gears. Where else did we get? So... that looks like it's everything, but that should add up to more than what we need here. So I hope that that helps you out. That should get you going very quickly. Turn off that light there. And again, Sugar Grove is another great place. I'll actually cut over there in a second after I get all this junk taken care of, and I will show you what you can find there. Be right back. Okay, we just used a scrap kit to get us taken care of since I had such a large number of those. And we are now going to go to Sugar Grove, which is right here on the map. So here is West Tech. There's the National Isolated Radio Tower. This would be Sunday Brothers Camping where Moonshine Jamboree is. So we're going to teleport or fast travel over to here. And we'll do a quick count on the screws that we can find here too. Okay, so you will end up right here from your fast travel location. Okay, so you can get a fan right there before you go in. There's a few enemies here, not too many. Get a fan right here. Might as well just pick up the spring. Okay, nothing should be in here. There is a fan right there that knocked down. It's normally like right here. So let me just take care of this guy real quick. In here there is a globe. So we're already up to 4. And there's one more gutsy right here. It looks like with an Assaultron. Okay, and then we'll go in here. I don't remember, don't think that there's anything in here. But we're gonna get the majority of stuff going inside here. Right where we come in actually. So we'll be right here. We'll open up. There'll be a gutsy or 2. And then really all we do is you search the desks around here. So you're going to look around. And there is one there. And this is a great place for like clipboards and stuff too. There's one there. We'll kind of systematically go side by side. There looks like there's a couple Nuka-Cola cherries here too. I see one right here, and I see one right here. If you're looking for some Nukas. Okay, then we'll go over to this side real quick. Okay, we are lucking out on there. Go in here. So we got about 6 right now. And then we finally come in here and check these 2 rooms. There should be another 1 or 2 in here. There's usually a few more. Maybe they have been taken. But that will get you 5. There's always a lot of clipboards here. So this is kind of where I go. Primarily abandoned Mogtown. The reality is screws are not too difficult to find. There is one more place that you may luck out and get all of the screws you need in one spot, and that is Forward Station Tango. Once again, I am encumbered. Let's do another scrap kit. I need to really go back to my stash space and organize this stuff. I bought a ton of stuff off of some NPC or player vendors to get I was at max caps and I had to get them down. And now the only thing you really want to come into here to really check for is you come in right here and it's here. This is bulk screws 4. This is 40 screws. So that's always good to check when you're low on screws. 40 screws that scraps into. That will get your accomplishment right there. So I've already hit the 15 for the day because we did the scrap kit thing, but if that thing is there, it is the best place you can go. So I hope that that helps you all. There are, of course, a lot more screw farming routes. Wiggle Plays has one that is great if you're struggling with some additional ones. But I think that these are all some pretty easy to do weeklies. So hopefully you get them all quickly. And don't forget to boost your score when you're doing them and get them all done in the same day if you have Fallout First, so you get the highest score boost possible. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next week for the next set of challenges. Bye-bye.